So we're going to be getting some brand new Pokemon games coming out at the end of 2021, and it looks like early 2022. And I want to talk to you guys about that 2022 release right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Assemble. I am Matt. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show, and today we're going to talk about that brand new Pokemon game that is scheduled to come out in 2022, and we are looking at Pokeman Legends Arceus. This has me extremely excited. It has a lot of you guys in the community very, very excited. By the way, as community members, do me a favor, if you can, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, ding dong. How are you? Monday's here, and oh my god, it's gonna be a long day. But if you can, do that, support the show. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So, Pokeman Legends Arceus. Very, very exciting. Here's everything we need to know. We have the game is scheduled to come out sometime, released in early of 2022. For me speculating, this possibly means around the February time period. If they want to be able to hit it in Q1, I think that this would be an amazing time to be able to release this game. I think that it would do fans a really good service to be able to kick off the new year with something to really look forward to. Now we know that we're going to get the Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl re-releases that were from the DS, and we're going to get those at sometime towards the end of 2021. So you can kind of see where Nintendo is going with this big push for Pokemon throughout the end of this year and into next year. And that's very, very exciting, because if we have those remakes kind of tying people over for the end of the year, which by the way, they do look super fun, they look cute as hell, and I want to play them. And then we are going to get into Legends in for early 2022. Assuming that we have no pushbacks, we have no delays, this could be one of the big giant titles for Nintendo going into next year. And I think it's something that Nintendo really needs, to be honest. Like, we have brand new Super Mario World, we're gonna get Mario Golf this year, and it's been kind of like low-key, in my opinion, for this entire year, where we're looking at what are the slate of titles, big tentpole titles, you know, that we can actually get our hands on, that large amounts of fans, the broad audience of Nintendo fans, are going to be excited to be able to play. And I think that now that we look at, you know, the current Mario game that's out, the Mario Golf that's coming out, Pokemon in the fall, I think that when we have a Zelda 2 game that is like a Breath of the Wild 2 that's going to be coming out sometime, probably in 2022 at this point, because we haven't heard anything yet, I think it then kind of sets up this next half of the year and a lot of next year too. So Pokemon Legends Arceus is taking on what seems to be much more of an open world idea, RPG, turn-based style RPG for a Pokemon franchise. And this is incredibly exciting for someone like me who is very much casual when it comes to the Pokemon titles over the years. I was a little bit too old to be able to get into the zeitgeist of Pokemon, to be honest, but I appreciate all the games. I have played some of the games, but to be able to play a open world RPG style, turn-based style game set in the Pokemon universe, this looks incredible. So the game is going to be set in the ancient Sinnoh region of Pokemon, where we're obviously going to be having our character, and I wonder if there's going to be any character customization built in there, where we're going to get our Pokemon trainer is going to be stylized and built out the way we want to be able to characterize them. So I'm wondering if we are going to be able to customize them at all, or if they're going to be a fixed character. What do you all think? Do you think you're going to be able to actually make your own character and make your own Pokemon trainer and then go out into the open world? To me, that adds another layer of customization and another layer of freedom that this game could bring us. Being able to go into an open world environment, I think, is making it look and feel like Breath of the Wild, but in a Pokemon world. And if they're going to do that, and if Nintendo can pull this off, I think that they will have an absolute home run with this title and with this franchise going into the next year. And what we do know is that you're probably going to run across some familiar faces when it comes to different Pokemons within the world, and you're going to probably come across some brand new ones as well. We don't know yet how many actual Pokemon are going to be in the game itself, but we have to imagine that we're going to get a vast amount from the catalog and the back catalog over so many years of this franchise. And where I think this game has some real legs is that because you are going to be starting off, number one, in a revitalized open world of Sinnoh, I think that it allows for the franchise and for Pokemon Legends itself to expand into greater content over the course of the year. So if we are going to get this title, this core title of Arceus in the beginning of 2022, and what I think Nintendo can do to make things very enticing for players is that they could offer more DLC throughout the course of the year and expanding on this into other worlds and other maps and expanding on the Legends game title itself. So if they're going to go for this open world, Zelda-like title and world, I think that with similar characteristics, you know, the actual love, care, and attention to detail within the world itself from based on what we saw in the trailer. They can do that, and then they can expand it throughout the course of the year itself. I think players would then be able to really grab onto even more content. They're going to invest even more into this game, and it branches off, right? And I think too that if Breath of the Wild 2 is not ready until, let's just say, fall of 2022, which is very far off, but if they're not ready until then to be able to release it, I think that Pokemon Legends is that almost tie-over piece for that people wanting that open world experience from Nintendo that they loved with Breath of the Wild 1. So, what do you guys think? What do you think that we're going to get from the brand new Pokemon Legends game? Are you excited for it? Are you guys going to go back and play the Diamond and Pearl remakes? Are you excited for that? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think we are going to get from the new Pokemon Legends title when it comes out in early 2022? My fingers are crossed that we're actually going to get this thing on time, because this is going to be a game that I am actually going to be very excited to play. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Assemble. I'm Matt, talking all things Pokemon today, which is a big change for what we're covering, but I'm excited for Pokémon Legends Arceus. I think that it's going to do a really, really great job. I think it's going to do fans a great service that have been clamoring for so many years for an open world RPG style Pokemon game. I think it's going to go very well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Assemble, and as always, thank you guys for assembling with us. See ya.